Welcome back again. Today in this video we're going to play with built-in functions. So here there are some puzzles to solve. You have to do work on it. So we'll see for each and every puzzle, for every statement here, we'll see the output. So print 5 into 6. This is numerical value, but we are giving as a character, that means like a string. So for this we'll see the output. What is the output we'll get? So when you putting this double quotes, this will work as a string. So your the output is like 5 into 6. Okay. And for example, if you want to print, we'll change this. The second one is this will also show as 5 into 6. So whatever it is, either it is single quotes or double quotes, it will work as a string. And if, for example, if you remove this, we'll see what is the output. 30. So now it's 30. So for numerical values, you don't need to give single quotes or double quotes. Escape sequences you don't need to give. Just give the numbers. Okay, operators and operands is enough. And third one is absolute value of 10.5. So what is absolute value of 10.5? We know what is absolute value of 10.5, but in this case we'll see, we know in the previous video we discussed, for this kind will not get output. So it is showing as invalid syntax. That means you have to give it to the console by using the print statement to print this, but print output. But in this case, the fourth one we are doing. So here also we'll check with this, what is the output we'll get. Bad opened type for ABS. Okay, so in previous video, for giving any numerical values, we are not supposed to give this kind of double quotes, right? So this is not the syntax. This is not like a statement or a string. We are giving just a numerical value. We should not give this give it in double quotes. This is how. And I am going to remove it. We'll see the output. Now also will not get the output. Run is completed because you need to, as I said, you need to give the print statement. Okay, so then the seventh one is power of what? So I'm not giving parenthesis here. Power of 2 comma, power of 2 5. This will also we'll get as error. Just expect the output before you are running, and after running the code, just see the result whether you got the expected result or not. Okay, so in this case we'll see what is the output. So invalid syntax. Okay, this is invalid syntax. Why it is invalid? We know that you have to give the comma in between, you have to separate this numericals, and after that you need to give it in a parenthesis. To express, to call a function, you need to give the parenthesis. Okay, you are just calling these two numbers to work this function, right? So you have to apply the power of function here for 2 and 5. So now I'm changing this. So here you are giving parenthesis. Let's see the output. In this case also it will not works because invalid syntax, perhaps you forgot the comma. So this is only telling you missed the comma in between. And run the code. Yeah, and run the, yeah, even if you're given the comma, we know what is the problem here. And I am going to print this function. Just run it. Yeah, the output is 32. In this case I'm giving one more double quote. I'm not initiating the double quotes, I'm just giving the double quotes to print. So now let's see what will be the output. Okay, just expect it and let me know. So unterminated string, this is unterminated string literal detected at line 1. So if you give like this now, so you will get an error. So if for example you're giving both all the quotes in the statement are same, if both are same, you will get an error. Instead of this, for example, if you want to give a single quote, for example you want to print a word like hello with single quotes, then you have to give like this. You have to give double quotes. Okay, you got my point? So now you will get an output like single quote hello single quote. Okay, and one more thing I want to know you guys. So if you want to get hello with single quote, after hello with single quote, you should give double quotes itself, not the single quote. Okay, I think you are getting my point. So now you got an idea, right? So for example if you want to end up with the double quotes, so in that case you have to give single quotes, you have to print it in the single quotes. Then we'll see the output. The output will be like double quote hello double quote. You okay? So you have to work on it vice versa. If you want to print it on single quotes, you need to give both sides double quotes, and if you want to give it on double quotes, you want to give both sides single quotes. This is how it works. Okay, now let's go with an escape sequences here. So how escape sequences will work, we'll discuss here. So in our example we'll take this one. Okay, so in this case let's see what is the output. Okay, so here we are working with the escape sequence. Escape sequence is nothing but this one here. You can see this escape sequences will work as a uh, separate character. It will work as a separate to separate the characters, you need to give the escape sequences, you have to use. Okay, so we'll see the output. In this case, what is the output? Okay, hello and double quote. Okay, but what I explained is, if you are giving how we get here, you have got double quote hello double quote, right, in the output. How you get it is because of the escape sequences. In case if you use escape sequences to print like this, you can give whatever it is, either it is double quotes or single quotes. If you give the escape sequence, it will work. You have seen, right? It will work. So hello double quote, that means here the escape sequence is working. This escape sequences will help to print the double quote even though it is represented in double quotes. For example, okay, this is how escape sequences will work, and I want to discuss a lot more here. Hello escape sequence new n. I'm just giving, just see what will be the output, just expect what is the output, then we'll see. Okay, then I'll tell you how it will work. Here you got separated for both the words hello and world. Why? Because you are using an escape sequence with n. N is nothing but a new line. So it is asking the console to print this word called world in a new line. After starting your escape sequence, after giving this n, this will work. Okay, this escape sequence will work as a new line. So you got an idea, right? So I am changing this n to t. Just expect what does it mean by t. T is nothing but tab space, so it will be separated with tab spaces. Here you can see, in general we will get one character space, but now we are getting tab space because you have used here an escape sequence with t. Okay, and 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 I am changing this, and I'm giving one more for backward slash. Let's see how it will work. Just expect the output and we'll see. So here it is coming like hello slash world. That means here in the this first backward slash is working as an escape sequence, and the next backward slash is working as a character in the string. So that's why it is printing with hello slash world. Okay, this is how it is working. And for example, if you want to give one more means, if you want to print one more slash, you need to give like this. Okay, so we'll see what is the output. Here double slashes, that means the first slash, what is here, The first slash is working as an escape sequence for the next slash to print it as a character, and the next slash is working as an escape sequence for the next slash to print as a character. That's why the output is like hello slash world. Okay, I hope you got an idea on this. Okay, in between, if you want to use any single quotes, this last example I'm going to explain, this will come, this the output will be hello single quote world, hello single quote world. Yes, so this is how the escape sequences and um, the single quotes and double quotes are working. uh, in this lesson we learned explored escape sequences like slash n slash t slash to insert a special characters into strings, showed how to use an escape sequence to include double quotes within a string, and if the string literal contains one or more single quotes, then you can use the double quotes to enclose it. This is a summary I'm explaining. And however, if the string contains one or more double quotes, then prefer to use single quotes to enclose it, and vice versa. This is how this and all working. I hope you got an idea from today's lesson. It's already we have discussed, but this escape sequence is a new concept. You can practice more with it and you'll get an idea. Thanks for watching. Do subscribe.